Ed, you were commissioner of police during the time of the Boston Marathon bombings. What were you doing when you heard the news, and how did you immediately respond to get your people in place?
I was the police commissioner in Boston and responsible for security at the marathon finish line. So we had over 800 officers deployed between Brighton and the downtown section. I was there in the morning, got the security details in place, made sure everything was going well, and then it turns into a local event. So I left after being there for quite a while. I left to take a phone call with the White House. Vice President Biden was calling in to talk about something, and just as I hung up from the call with the White House, the phone rang, and I was told that a bomb had gone off. Rushed to the scene. I was there in a couple of minutes, and we implemented a plan that we had in place. It was a little overwhelming, but we had to get these guys off the street, and I had 2,200 cops that were really hot to go get them.
You know, recently there's some news reports about the Boston police deciding to perhaps spend $1.4 million on some software that will track people talking about, terroristic activities or other kinds of things in social media. And some civil rights groups say maybe that's too much, you shouldn't do that. What's your take on using software, monitoring social media to try to head off these kinds of attacks in advance?
I support what the Boston Police Department is doing in this particular case. It's a matter of due diligence in this day and age. They're not looking at private conversations. They're looking at open source information. And unfortunately, intelligence is like a fire hose. There's a lot coming at you. To be able to protect the citizens of the city of Boston, you have to identify the threats that are out there. And I think it's just common sense. I mean, I understand the privacy concerns about it, but this is public information we're looking at. It's just like reading a newspaper. I don't see a problem with it.